Hi yogis, welcome to today's groundhog practice. For this practice, once we warm up and go through a couple of sun cells together, we're gonna go through a sequence, and then once we do that sequence a couple times together, we're gonna repeat it on our own. And so the nice part about that is once we learn the sequence, we can kind of then just stop talking, stop worrying about it, and then literally connect with our breath and flow at our pace. And if you forget a posture at any point, that's okay. I don't want you to fret about it at all. I want it to be more of, a fun practice, a fun experiment where you really get to stop listening to me. You don't have to worry about what I'm doing, and then you get to enjoy the flow. So with that, yogis, feel free to grab a block or some water if you'd like, and we'll get started in child's pose. And in your child's pose, just sink your hips back. Your knees can be as close together or wide apart as you'd like. Closer together will target your low back a little bit more. Wider apart will get more into your hips. Just relax your head and neck down onto your mat, taking a few deep breaths in and out. And slowly start to crawl your fingertips forward, lengthening your arms a little more. And then walk your hands all the way over towards the right side of your mat until you feel a little gentle sensation down the left side of your body. And then start to come back through center and walk all the way over to the other side. And come back through center. Come into tabletop. Moving through a few cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone up. And exhale, round. Nice. Inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to your tabletop position. Find downward facing dog. And right away, pedal out your feet. Sway your hips a little side to side. Just take some movement that feels nice for you. Waking up your body. And then start to find stillness in your down dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands all the way back to your toes. Slowly roll all the way up to stand. And then inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms. Take a mini back bend. Nice. And inhale, reach back up. Exhale, cactus your arms one more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Really draw your shoulders back. And then exhale, high plank. Walk yourself out. And so you can tap your knees to the mat. Lower all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands wide, tense your fingertips. And then inhale for baby cobra, just slightly lifting your chest off the mat. You don't have to go really deep unless you're feeling it. And then lower down. One more like that. Inhale, lift up. Maybe you do lift a little higher this time. And exhale, child's pose. Press back. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Bend your knee, roll your hip open. Take some circles here, getting into your right leg and hip. And then send your right leg straight back behind you. Step it between your hands, low lunge. Lower your left knee down to the mat. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Interlace your fingers. You can have your pointer fingers up into a steeple grip. And take a breath in. Exhale, lean over to the right. Nice, come back through center. Plant your hands, step back to down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Bend your knee, roll your hip open. Take some circles. And inhale your left leg straight back behind you. Step it between your hands, low lunge. Just lower your right knee down. Inhale your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Reach to the sky. Exhale, lean to the left. Just take a breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Downward facing dog. Nice, moving through a couple sun salutations together. Take a breath in. Let it all go. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat. Step or jump. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. High plank. Your choice, knees lifted or lowered. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. One more, fill up. Empty out. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to the sky. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga. Take it back, your pace. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Step your right foot between your hands, warrior one. Nice, sinking into it. Breath in and out. One more, fill up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step back. Left foot forward, warrior one. Sweep up and sink into your front leg. Nice, keep your shoulders out of your ears. Deep breath in. Downward facing dog. All right, moving into our sequence, yogis. We'll move through it together first, don't worry. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Nice. Your back heel is lifted, reach to the sky. Take a breath in. And then open up warrior two. Nice. Feel free to adjust your stance, widen your legs as much as you need. From your warrior two, find goddess. All 10 toes are going to be slightly turned out, sinking low. Breath in, out. One more inhale. Exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, forearm to thigh. That's it. Sink into your front leg still. You've got it. And inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach your arm back. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Your right leg is going to go back. Bend your knee, roll your hip open. Yogis, it is your choice. You can stay here or flip your down dog. Nice. If you're flipping like gravity, take your right heel all the way around. Hips to the sky. Take a breath in. Come back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Rise up. That's it. Find your crescent here. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Sink a little deeper. Goddess. Turn all 10 toes out. Sink low. You got it. Stay tall. Squeeze your glutes and your quads as you sink down. Breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, forearm to thigh. And even though your forearm is resting on your thigh, I want energy lifting up towards the sky. Keep your core active. And then inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Your left leg goes back. Bend your left knee, roll your hip open. Stay here or flip your dog. Take a deep breath in. Let your head and neck go. One more, fill up. Downward facing dog. All right, yogis, we're going to do that one more time together. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Goddess, sink low. Nice, take a breath. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Bend your right knee, roll your hip open. Stay or flip your dog. Breath in. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot forward, crescent lunge. Open up, warrior two. Goddess, sink low. Breath in. Warrior two, let it go. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Nice. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, three-legged down dog. Bend your knee, roll your hip open. Flip your dog. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Child's pose. All right, yogis, take a couple of breaths here. We're going to move through that sequence now. Same exact sequence on our own. A couple of times each side, moving with your breath. If you want to look to me every now and then, you can. If you forget a posture, that's okay. I want you to literally go with the flow. Go where your body and your breath takes you. Enjoy it. And once we move through a couple rounds per side, we'll come back together. Take one more breath here. Let it go. Downward facing dog. All right, yogis. On your own pace with your breath, starting with your right side crescent lunge, feel free to begin. And if you want to linger in a posture a little longer, always feel free. Or maybe you want to not linger a little longer. That's always your choice too. Yogis, if you've already completed a full round side to side, or if you're still flowing, keep going. And just keep flowing one more time. Yogis, as you start to finish off on your second side, take your time, still flow breath to movement. And once you're done, come into child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. So our Groundhog Day portion is roughly complete. You might have noticed, though, now the music might start to sound a little familiar. Come into downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Rise up. We have now broken through the mold. We're like Bill Murray, finally getting on the other side. Take a breath in. Hands to heart. Fill up. Twist right. And yogis, as always, if you want to open your arms wide, feel free. But focus more on keeping your left leg engaged and hip back and keeping the twist in your upper body. Take one more breath here. Exhale, warrior two, unravel. Straighten your front leg. Start to reach forward, triangle. This is also a nice place if you'd like a block under your hand. All right, and then from your triangle, start to bend back into your right leg. And then find half moon. Your left leg floats off the mat. Keep your left leg active. I want your left foot flexed. You've got it, yogis. Take one more breath here. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high plank. Take a breath in. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Fill up. Let it go. Step your left foot forward, crescent lunge. Hands to heart. Breath in. Twist left. And again, do you open your arms wide? As long as the twist is only in your upper body and that your right hip isn't collapsing down with you. That's all that matters. Well, that and that you're having fun. Take one more breath in. Exhale, warrior two. And straighten your front leg. So to reach forward, triangle. Start to bend into your left leg, finding your half moon. I think this is probably the perfect song for Groundhog Day. Yogis, take one more breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high plank. Last one, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Child's pose. Yogis, from your child's pose, slide all the way out onto your belly. Reach your arms down by your side, and if you'd like right away, you can interlace your hands. Locust, inhale your chest, arms, and legs off the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs. And then extend your left leg long and reach back for your right ankle. Taking a quad stretch here, really press your hips into your mat. And then release your right leg and bend your left leg. Let's release your left leg. One more time, press back to child's pose. And this time, yogis, thread your right arm under your left. And start to come back through center. Thread your left arm under. And come back through center. Slowly roll yourself up and bring your legs around front. Coming into shoelace, you're gonna stack your right knee roughly over your left. It's okay if it's not perfect, right? Sometimes this is what our legs look like. Sometimes maybe it's more over. Don't fret if you don't look exactly like this, or if there's a gap here, that's okay. We're targeting our outer hips with our right leg on top. You might feel it more on the right side. This right here might be comfortable enough for you. If not, if you want to try this, you can sit up on a block just to alleviate a little pressure, especially if it's a lot on your knees. And then from here, yogis, again, if this is enough, stay here. Feel free to close your eyes. Otherwise, start to crawl yourself forward, rounding down any amount. Maybe turn your palms face up, relax your head and neck. All right, slowly start to lift yourself up. Lean back to uncross your legs, and we'll take that on the other side. So your left leg is over, and again, if you want to sit up on a block instead, feel free to do so. It might feel a little different side to side, so if one side's more intense, take the variation you need. Take a breath here. Exhale, stay or round down. Yogi, start to lift yourself up. Gently uncross your legs. This time, windshield wiper them side to side. Have you noticed yet the songs? I tried to keep the very different variations for you. All right, yogis. Send your legs out long in front of you and start to crawl yourself forward into a forward fold. Feel free to slightly bend your knees so your torso can really rest towards the tops of your thighs. And then relax down. Slowly start to lift yourself up. Plant your palms behind you, pressing into reverse plank. And then lower all the way down onto your back. Once you're there, yogis, bend your knees, plant your feet into your mat. Doing just a couple more back bends. We're coming into bridge. So inhale your hips up to the sky. Arms can stay down by your side, or inch your shoulders underneath you, interlace your hands under your seat. Take one more breath here. Exhale, lower down. One more. Inhale your hips all the way up to the sky. Really drive through your heels. And then lower all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees wide. happy baby. You can grab the edges of your feet or the backs of your legs. Rock side to side, massaging your low back. And then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Supine twist. Let your knees fall to the left. And come back through center. Hug your knees in. Other side. And come back through center. Hug your knees in tight one more time. Maybe rock a little side to side. Nice. Take all that energy you just use, hug it all in, bundle it all up. And then let it go, setting up for your final resting pose. Rest in any comfortable position. I will guide you out when it's time. Start to deepen your breath. And with your toes and fingers, circle your ankles and wrists. And taking your time, draw your knees back in and roll onto either side. And gently press yourself up to a seated position. Bring your hands to heart. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, let it go. One more, fill up. Empty out. Yogis, thank you so much as always for sharing your practice with me. It's an honor. Namaste.